Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you for all the love you have showed on my Bali and Dubai vlogs. This time we are off to Goa, a must visit spot. Make sure not to miss this video as I'll be sharing all the expenses and locations we will be exploring. So without any further ado, let's dive in. Our trip officially kicked off from here. We have been eagerly looking forward to our Goa adventure for so long and finally the day has come. Our flight was set for 8:20 in the evening and now you all must be wondering why we chose a night flight. Well, the fare was super cheap as compared to daytime flights. So basically we were planning to travel from 24th to 28th, but then we found a great deal for 8,300 round trip per person on 23rd night, whereas the other flights costed us 12,000 per person. This is our first time flying with Akasa Airways, and thanks to DigiYatra, our check-in at the airport went super smoothly and we were done in just 30 minutes. Before we knew it, it was time for our flight, and before we knew it, we had touched down in Goa. After grabbing our luggage, we headed out to find a taxi. Just a heads up, you won't find Ola and Uber here. In Goa, they have their own app called Go where you can book taxis. And let me tell you, the prices on the apps are higher as compared to the taxi stands right outside the airport. The Airbnb we had booked for tonight is in Assagao, which was around 45 kilometers from the airport. After some negotiation at the taxi stand, we got this taxi booked for 1200 rupees. Fortunately, the weather in Goa was great. The driver mentioned that it had rained non-stop for 3 hours in the evening. We had reached our Airbnb at around 1 in the night. So the place we booked was Royal Assagao. We had booked this one for one night, which turned out to be really affordable. And this property costed us 1800 rupees for one night with 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and of course a living area with kitchen. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to shoot a video of this place as we arrived pretty late in the night and had to check out by 10 a.m. in morning. Now we were lucky enough to pick our rental scooters from the front desk of Royal Assagao. We rented 2 scooters and each costed us 400 per day. I have mentioned the details of scooty provider in description. We are staying at Amado Vistas for next 4 days and it was only 5 minutes away from our first Airbnb. So this place looks just like the photos we saw when we booked it. I will leave you now so that you can check out the property. Here we have got a big nice balcony where you can chill out and have a little party in the evenings. This is the living room with the kitchen. Then there are 2 bedrooms, one has its own bathroom attached and both the rooms have their own balconies. Places like Baga, Anjuna and Candolim were about 15 to 20 minutes drive from our Airbnb. The cost for staying at this property was 22,000 for 4 nights and 5 days. After resting up a bit, we all decided to head out for a lunch at this super trendy cafe in Goa called Anjuna, which is near Anjuna beach. After reaching Anjuna, we had to wait for around 20 to 30 minutes for the table. But once we finally got seated, I have to say it wasn't such a great experience overall. The vibe of the place and also the food just didn't hit the mark. After that disappointing lunch, we headed over to Anjuna beach, and the weather was on our side. Spent a good couple of hours at the beach before heading back to our hotel for some cool time. That pretty much wrapped up our first day in Goa. Now stay tuned for my next vlog as we are going to cover some Insta-worthy cafes.